Oh, the glory of October. It was finally here, and the color was early this year. It was exciting to see the hills approach peak so soon, and I might have savored some of the early glimpses if I knew about the wind and rain that would come. But you can never quite predict the weather, and fall plays out differently every single year. That's what makes it so special.
Oh no, here go all the leaves.
And while I watched the first round of leaves quickly falling, I hoped the forest would hold strong, as it felt like autumn had just begun. probably take that down.
There's 3 eggplants going right now. Wow. Oh, look at that. It started sprouting again because we didn't pull it on time.
We were just starting with morning fires in the wood stove, and the garden still had a few last bounties to provide.
You're really like...
Yeah, we've got plenty of garlic, right?
Yeah, I already put garlic and onion and basil.
Very nice.
Like some beans or whatever, just like typical aluminum can. If you put it, you have to have the fire.
And one October afternoon, I packed up Old Blue and headed toward my off-grid cabin. I hadn't spent much time there this year, as we've been so busy with the house. But there's something about the colder seasons that always pulls me back. It feels so good to finally have this bedroom the way I envisioned it. Sometimes utility takes priority over vision. That's what happened here. I wanted more storage, and I guess for some reason thought it would look more official, more professional if the bed was on a frame, which I guess it does, but this is a cabin. And I always liked the idea of the bed being right on the ground and just letting the windows do the talking. To finally have it there, it seems like such a simple thing, but it feels good. There's so much more space up here. It's got a whole new feeling up here. So cozy, and I just put on some new Brooklinen sheets, which is the sponsor of this video. Brooklinen makes all types of goods to help elevate your home, but they're famous for their sheets. They have over 100,000 5-star reviews. I've been sleeping on Brooklinen sheets now for about 3 years, and I've personally tested, I think, every version they offer. What I just put here on the cabin bed is the Luxe Hardcore Bundle, and actually the first ever sheet set I got from Brooklinen was the Luxe Hardcore Bundle back in my apartment, and I just remember how those sheets broke in over time and became even softer. They're very light and breathable, which I kind of need here in the cabin because the wood stove gets really hot. I wanted to contrast the light ceiling with a darker color, and also this time I got one of their throw blankets. This is a really high quality blanket. Their website is super clean and easy to use, and you can mix and match 20+ patterns. I genuinely use Brooklinen sheets every single day, and I could never go back. I've always been a proponent of investing in my spaces. There's something very invigorating about creating a space that inspires you, a place that you want to spend time in. The difference that good sleep makes in your life is worth the investment. And right now you can get 15% off your first Brooklinen order. Just click the link in the video description. And remember, you can save extra when you bundle. So thank you to Brooklinen for sponsoring this video and for continuing to support this channel. And now back to the story. Allie helped me tune up the new bed situation, and then had to get back to work on other stuff at the house. So I had a simple, relaxing eve and a great sleep with the new setup before waking up early to do some more foliage hunting. And even though some trees were stripped early, the forests still had most of their fruit. I told my mom how I was torn because I wanted to finish a bunch of projects at my house before winter, but also wanted to dedicate my time to documenting fall, which is something that charges my soul. She thought about it and said, "Well, the projects ain't going anywhere." And so I moved the projects to the back burner and started brewing a fresh cup of Red October.
The trees, they are singing to the tune of a song, and the wind is gently ringing the bell that brings the morning, the welcome of the dawn. The voice of the robin, the call of the dove, the red leaves are falling, the barn owl is calling, the welcome of the dawn. The dogs will be howling in the early morning light. All are happy to be out in the ending of the night, welcome of the dawn. The nights are turning colder, soon the falling of the frost. Soon the summer will be over. You feel the change is closer at the welcome of the dawn. The trees, they are singing to the tune of a song, and the wind is gently ringing the bell that brings the morning, welcome of the dawn. Though the warm days are over, they are not forever gone. Look at that.
That's unreal.
And after a beautiful time at the cabin, I went back home to regroup and continue the hunt. And within the spontaneity that comes with the rush of autumn, I happened to arrive at the right place at the right time and caught the dreaming tree in peak fall flames. I've seen this tree many times in previous falls. I've been early, late, and right on time. But this felt like the brightest I had ever seen it. And that's why you must prioritize the ephemeral, because you never know when all the different variables will somehow align and put the glory of Red October in your pocket forever to keep.